Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I had to. I couldn't resist. Okay, take me seriously. Let's go. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Victasia Parker back with another video. And to be quite honest, I just don't want to deal with hat hair. So I'm going to wear this hat for this video, and we gonna just vibe with it, okay? First of all, thank you so much for clicking onto this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. If you enjoy the concept, whatever, if you like anything about it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell so that you can be notified every single time that I post. And maybe even share this video with a friend so that you can spread the wealth, spread the knowledge, spread the love. And also check the description box for any of my socials. Today we are going to talk about divine feminine energy. And yes, I'm talking to you about divine feminine energy in my big ass hoops, with my hat, with my t-shirt on, because divine feminine energy is not about the outer appearance. Divine feminine energy is about your spirit, your soul. Yes, it's about creation. It's about drive. It's about self-respect. As you can tell, I'm really winging this, and so the Lord brought this concept to me so that I could really break it down, because y'all know I like to really simplify things to make it really comprehensible. I'm going to talk about what we can learn about divine feminine energy from the Powerpuff Girls. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get started. Let's talk about divine feminine energy and her multifacetedness, if you will, okay? Now, let me start off by saying that divine feminine energy is the partner to divine masculine energy, okay? Imagine the yin and yang coming together, you know, like they make the perfect pair. You're supposed to find that balance. That's where that word comes in today. That's where you find that balance within yourself before you try to even seek that anywhere else, okay? I'm going to focus on divine feminine energy first, simply because that's just what the Lord brought to me. I found an analogy and I was like, okay, I can really break this down, so thank you for that. The divine feminine is literally personified as the Powerpuff Girls. So we have Blossom, who is like the main one. She's that go-getter energy. She's got that action, okay? So she reminds me of a fire sign, all right? That's that go-getter. So I'm really picturing Aries, because that's the first sign, all right? So she gives me that Aries go-getter energy, like, let's get this shit started. But she also embodies air energy, because not only is she a go-getter, but she also uses her head when she goes to get things. You get what I'm saying? She's strategic with the way that she moves. So you have your fire and your air right there.
You know me, always popping in from editing. I realized that I didn't specify a couple of things. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, while fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Just wanted to lay that on the table too. Again, I got to keep it real simple, keep it real fresh, because I don't want to lose y'all.
With that balance, you have the fire, which is that passion, but it's backed by air, which is intellect. So you're not moving crazy, you're moving focused. You get what I'm saying? So Blossom is that focused go-getter energy. And that is balanced out by our homegirl Bubbles over here, all right? You know, she's always in her feelings, but she keeps everyone else in check sometimes, you know? Like, even though she gets a little over emotional, but she makes you stop and think to make sure that your passion and your intellect are not making you an asshole, essentially. Bubbles is the personification of empathy, and not everyone possesses true empathy. So again, this is where that balance comes in. That's why balance is the focus of this, because there's a need for balance between all of the elements. So we had our fire and our air in Blossom, and now we have Bubbles. She is all about emotions, of course. So of course I'm associating that with water signs, simply because water is where that purification comes in. Like, that's energetic, that's emotional purification. I picture literally the ocean when I think of emotions, because it's as deep as the ocean, you know?
Hi, it's me again. Water signs are Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Yeah.
And that's why you need more than just bubbles with her water energy, because you can get lost in the sea very quickly. You can get lost very quickly. And so in order to balance that out, you have to have balance with the other elements as well. So you have your water, and then we just talked about fire and air. So now you're probably like, how is Buttercup the grounded one?
Okay, this should be the last time I gotta step in, but we'll see. When I say grounded, grounded is associated with earth signs, which are, oh, my mind almost went blank on me. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Those are the earth signs. So when you hear me say grounded and earth signs, those are synonymous.
Hear me out. Buttercup don't take no shit. And the thing is that when you're grounded, you realize that shit is not always butterflies and rainbows and shit, okay? So you have to, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Buttercup is that, all right, look, I don't want to have to be this way, but I got to show y'all that I'm this way so that you don't play with me. She takes no shit. So you have Blossom, fire and air, which is passion and intellect, a go-getter. Then you have Bubbles, emotional, beautiful, we need her, okay? That's what keeps you in tune with the divine. She's also a personification of the heart chakra, if you will, all right? I could dive really deep with this, no pun intended with the emotions here, but this is our heart chakra. You need Bubbles. You need Bubbles to keep you empathetic. Then you have Buttercup, who keeps you grounded by being realistic about how you have to function when in Rome. You must do as the Romans do, or else it's survival of the fittest, and you're gonna get lost in the sauce, baby. Don't get lost in the sauce. And of course, Buttercup is that grounded energy, so that's earth. So you have your fire, air, water, and earth. You put them all together, and what do you have? You have the elements. And that is how you balance divine feminine energy. That is how the Powerpuff Girls taught us to be boss bitches that move from the heart. So it's all love, but I also don't take no shit. Simple as that. And the thing is that with all of those elements, if you can perfect the divine feminine energy, in my opinion, you have balanced the divine and the divine feminine and the divine masculine, because the masculine energy is all about the action. So action technically is in Buttercup as well as Blossom. So you have both of them with the action. Like, we got that action for that ass. But it's just that the divine masculine side is more like point blank with it rather than the layers, essentially. That's why you have Mother Gaia, creation, everything comes from a woman. That divine feminine energy, I feel like everything comes from that. And let me tell you, when I figured out how to balance the 4 elements, baby, let me specify now. Just because you learn how to balance them doesn't mean that they're always going to stay in balance. No. No. You have to know when one is becoming imbalanced so that you can correct it. You got to course correct. That's what life is about, course correction, to stay along the right lines. Okay. So remember, just because I may say that I feel like I have something balanced, that doesn't mean that, oh, I don't get upset or I don't get in my feelings. No, but the thing is that you have to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Simple as that. And that takes self-awareness. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video about divine feminine energy and how to balance your elements. I hope this was helpful. I hope that I broke it down so that it was really easy to comprehend, because it really could save a life, dog. Like, let me know if this video helped you out. Please share it if you would like to. Again, subscribe if you have not already. Hit that bell to be notified whenever I post, and give this video a thumbs up. If you have any video suggestions, feel free to leave those in the comment section, and I'll filter through and see what comes to me. You know, I like to share based on intuition, like what I'm being driven to talk about. So I just want to have some in the storage. You feel me? And also, with that being said, this channel is going to grow as I grow spiritually, and that means that there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of evolving, and so that you might see some erratic behavior. It may seem erratic, but it's just me adjusting to myself, essentially. And I'm saying all that to say that I do believe that I'm going to start coming on here and doing more oracle readings, because that's what my spirit is really pushing me to do. Like, I'm really good at it and I really enjoy it, so why not, you know? And it helps to just keep the intuition alive. So again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in my next video.